yes. BBW's all on my lap, but I ain't decline, cause I ain't hold back. She fucking denying, give top to the gag. This time it survived, that's why I can't strap. This shit ain't sublime, it's all on the map. Go figure the shine, the shadow my craft. The better the rhyme, the better the rap. I flip on my time in the commas and cash. They kick it with killers, I kick it with geeks. The type that gon' break through the coast, then we eat. You fuck up my money, I'll fuck up your teeth. I'm smoking on Thanos, my purple is green. Your girl, I'm her type, I still fuck on type beats. She thinking I'm ghetto, I'm sour but sweet. She said she vegan, but with me, she eat meat. Pretty demon with a halo with heat. A pretty demon fuck a bitches, I'm geek. Sour cream, that's how I bust through her teeth. Pearly gates, how she gon' open them G's. Paradise, how I be diving in deep. Pussy so good, I wish she had a clone. One is my own, one is to pass to the mass, to pass you a bone. Digital niggas, they smash through the phone. I almost caught ice in the vein. I almost caught shots in the rain. I almost bought the vice with the pain. I almost bought the hype in the game. I almost fought a guy for a chain. He almost thought the price was the same. He almost caught the bullet, the blade. The rage. Why so ghetto boys. Nights on ghetto noise. Might just straight round midnight with these metal toys. Then put it on the instrumental, metal boys. She still a pretty demon for that bitch, that's some yeet. Sour cream, that's how I bust through with teeth. Pearly gates, how she gon' open them cheeks. Paradise, how I be diving in deep. Pussy so good, I wish she had a clone. One is my own, one is to pass to the mass, to pass you a bone. Digital niggas, they smash through the phone. I almost What's happening? I just wanted to like intro with this one right quick, because it's been a minute. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a minute since I ran this one back. I'm not gonna hold you, you know what I'm saying? So I kinda missed it, you know what I mean? But yo, I hope everybody good, I hope everybody cool. I realized from my last stream, right? From my last stream window, my vocal was just crazy, bro. It's really okay. At this point, I've just been riding like how I'm riding right now. Pause. Right? I've been rolling like how I'm rolling right now for so long that, you know, I don't do things like check like the YouTube manager or whatever a live stream manager I'm supposed to tap into, right? Because, you know what I'm saying, ain't nobody there. So, you know what I mean? It's kind of tough when like you watch a whole stream back and then the sound is just like crazy. You know what I'm saying? The sound is just effing. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna have to make sure that the shit is in tip-top form from the get-go. You feel what I'm saying? From jump. Yo, my bad. Like, I'm just gonna probably do it through my phone. Like, I'm saying, because the technology that's really in front of me right now is, you know, I'd rather get like the double screen, the multi screens in front of me, so that, you know what I'm saying, I can handle this, handle that at the same time in front of me. But then, you know what I'm saying, that can't happen like that. So I really gotta set the shit up through my phone. So excuse me, y'all, for just like a couple seconds, right? We're about to get into some ambitious talk right now. Ambitious record label, ambitious entertainment record label. If you know, you know. We're about to get into the MOO reaction. You know what I'm saying? MOO, the album, the reaction. You know what I mean? We're about to react to this one with Black Boy Max, right? Black Boy Max got into it. Yeah, but I'm gonna give my own separate rating, right? Because I'm just gonna like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to it and then give my own opinion on. Actually, I listened to it. Matter of fact, look, I didn't even want to jam this nigga album right here, right? I ain't even was trying to do it because, bro, believe it or not, bro, I still got a strike. Check this out. I think it's this channel, bro. Still has a strike from that nigga striking the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's not this channel, it's the other one, bro. Because of the, you know, the "Are You My Ball" shit. So I'll vow to myself never to react to any of Buddy shits. You know what I'm saying? But the music is the music, and you know I'm a music freak. I'm a music geek. You know what I'm saying? I need to consume that. You know what I'm saying? It's like crack at this point. For me. So I did that. You feel what I'm saying? I did that. But the thing is, again,
Like, I wouldn't be free as to just like, you know, bust it out right here. Pause. Like, just bust out the reaction right here, right? But then at the same time, oh sheesh, check it right now. That's cool though. But you know, I'm just gonna let Max do it. I'm just gonna do Max right here. Pause. I'm gonna do Max, and you know, as we move through the tracks, I'm just gonna give it my rating, give my opinion or whatever. We might not even finish the tracks, and then after that, you know what I'm saying, the worst rappers in SA. You know what I mean? It's the Dark Side. The Dark Side is the name of the channel that like said this. I ain't even said that. You see what I'm saying? Worst rappers in SA. This is a part 2. We're gonna have to start with the part 1. That only makes sense, right? Don't give a fuck. We finna start with this one though. I'm saying, so I'm gonna check that out. Let me see what y'all seeing. Okay, y'all seeing the reaction scene. We can lock and load. Now, actually, let me do the chopping scene first so that I can introduce the vid, right? First thing first, the ambitious joint. Let's do it.
To be honest,
let's do it. Y'all know the intros and side type shit. Intros first type shit. Okay, cool. Africa, Our Tales. Damn. The satisfying downfall of ambitious entertainment. If you know, you know. If you don't, do your homework. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, do your homework. Right? So while I go ahead and tag this, y'all can go ahead and get into it, man. Let's get it.
I wasn't getting paid, and I felt like my art direction was being taken into a whole new domain, you know?
Why is this volume so low?
I'll be honest. Few names in South African music have caused us...
Man, hold on. This can't be the volume of the thing. My levels is cool. Let me check another video.
You ever see a South African actor trending on social media, their face all over TV, their name?
Yeah, for sure, but that shit is too low, bro.
To be honest, I wasn't getting paid.
In two AMBITIOUZ, they were unstoppable. But behind the awards
I can't even do it. Fuck you. I can't even do it. Let's get another video right quick. I can't do that. Can't do that. This is that. Nah, but the little TJ and Kai beef, whack. Weak. Facts. I ain't get into that. Fraud. Cool kicks just ruined their reputation. Cool kicks. I missed the old Sneeko. Oh shit, yeah, Sneeko back. I saw that. Probably should get into that, right? False alligator. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Should we do a Sneeko? It's not a reaction though. It's his video, so can't even do it. I need to, you know what I'm saying? This is a react. Wait, let me see. Reaction videos, yeah. Let's react with some reactors, bro. On this channel, we react with reactors. That's what we do. First song. What? That's a weird one. YN epidemic is getting worse. It's too old. Let's go back up. What's going on here? Or should we just get into the MOO joint? Wait, yeah, let's just get into the MOO joint. Facts. Let's just get into the MOO joint. There ain't no other way, brother. For me. Look at that reaction. I hate it when like content creators don't get their sound right, bro. Cause now I gotta change the shit on the spot, and you know what I'm saying. I had already planned what I was gonna do, so we got Blackboy Max reacts to MOO, and we reacting here with this man, bro. So I'm trying to do it on camera, baby. What's happening? Yeah, let's go.
Be transparent. You feel me? I know how niggas get. genuine question. What make this ass to y'all? Yeah. Man, bro, I just ran an experiment on y'all. Y'all do understand that this shit's sad, but I don't know
niggas calling that
if this
ass?
will ever change until niggas just get dick out they butt. But like, bro,
Niggas calling this ass?
I just started his shit. Niggas immediately was saying his shit buns, not even willing or open-minded to even listen to it. And the reason I be going so hard and advocating for DDG is because niggas do the same shit with me. Because niggas is doing.
I'm not gonna lie, hard body is one of the hard ones. You know what I mean? I don't know why niggas call it ass and shit like that. But hard body is pretty hard, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Doing shit that niggas haven't really done before in terms of like, okay, niggas was in a different lane. We was on the internet shit. Now nigga making music. But it's like, bro, y'all ain't even hear the song yet. How you know you don't like it? Facts. How do y'all know y'all don't like it though? Like, you feel me? How do you know? It just started.
It's like 20 seconds.
I can understand you saying, this mad, this mad. Okay. Nigga said, ass, I gotta go. Niggas acting like this a Get Out movie. Niggas treating this nigga like goddamn the Joker. I gotta go, I gotta run. Yo, niggas hear DDG music come on and start talking about they gotta run. What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? Just hear it out. Bro, I'm telling you, there's a song on here.
Niggas ain't even trying to get shit a chance, bro.
All right, bro, open-mindedness, bro. Open-mindedness. We gonna listen. If y'all don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you like it, man.
Let's do it.
Y'all niggas is funny. Okay, I see.
What your chat saying, bro? This nigga people probably going crazy.
Y'all niggas is chat.
This one pretty hard, bro.
But I'm trying to get more cash.
Get more cash.
That shit not catchy.
Slow gas.
Bro, y'all cannot. You cannot sit here and tell me, bro. This nigga. What did this nigga say?
Come back, catch you, bro.
I'm yanking you by your shirt. You lucky I can't find you. Nigga said worse lyrics than Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift don't have bad lyrics. She's one of the greatest artists of all time. Taylor Swift not one of the greatest artists of all time. Objectively speaking,
I don't think Taylor Swift writes her own music. Though.
name 5 songs. Nigga, I can't name you 3. I can't name you 3. I said objectively. Subjectively, no, she not one of my favorite. But look, bro, you can't. Numbers don't lie, nigga, until they do. But Taylor Swift not one of the goats of this pop shit.
But she don't write her own shit. Okay, that's unconfirmed. I don't know because they, you know, these pop stars, they got like ghostwriters. They got whole teams, you know, writing camps and things like that. So, you know, I wouldn't know if she 100% writes her shit, but I know she don't, bro. At least not 100%. You know what I'm saying? And with MOO, come on, bro, that's a different story, bro.
Nigga in chat said slow down, son. Yo, he mad as shit. Nigga said slow down, son. Oh my gosh, bro. Damn, my eye is twitching out this bitch. I'm still rock, Cardi. Alright, first song, this shit okay. I think it's a good intro. You feel me? Valid.
That's pretty cool.
Some calm shit. I fuck with it. say DDG lyrics, his shit interesting to the point you dead gotta pay attention to this shit. No cap. Niggas can't take that away from him. See what I be saying? Why, yo, Daryl? I'm asking you a question, Daryl.
You do it too much.
Why do you be so specific with this shit? You gotta put a baby in the coochie, nigga. God damn it, bro. Why he do this shit? Cinco this.
What else should he have said, man? Bun in the oven? Who the hell still says bun in the oven?
I had enough of the steak page.
Put a baby in that coochie, bro. Come on. You know, like, you be straight about what you're talking about.
What the fuck, yeah?
Wait, what'd he say?
Not getting no clips off on me. I had enough of the steak pages. Dead ass. I can't escape these.
Shit, 10 out of 10, and I'm hitting that raw like some uncooked sushi.
What the fuck, yeah? Man, yeah, this nigga tripping, bro.
Yeah, this nigga wild. Look, bro, but you should have known from, like, previous lines from, I can't remember where it's like, I think it's in, Rambo. Oh, nah. One of them geek songs, right? Where he's like, you know, this was my first initial reaction when I reacted like how Max is reacting right here. When this nigga on one of them geek songs, it was like, I don't know, the coochie better when it's stinking. Like, he's like, I don't know, what, don't be, I don't know, don't, like, basically along the lines of don't clean it out, it's better when it's stinking. I was like, golly, bro. I'm telling you, bro, like, this guy, right? Coochie really, or let me just say, yeah, woman energy type sexual, you know what I'm saying? Like, sexual connectedness towards females, bro. Like, that's this man's weakest point, bro. Like, he low-key like Drake, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, anything connected to female parts will just, he just say anything, do anything to just like, you know what I mean, validate that. Or not validate, but like expose his passion for it. Like, facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yo!
And I reacted like Max here when I heard that geek line, bro. He's like, yo, the better pussy better when it's stinking. Don't get the juices off, it's better when it's stinking. I was like, yo. I was like, yo.
Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all that.
I'm gonna kill
Niggas is
it.
glazers.
What you mean?
Niggas is glazers.
Wait, what niggas saying? What niggas talking about? Let me see that. What niggas talking about? Stacking these racks by the enchilada. I'm working them bringing back. Oh, who's glazing? Oh, his chat glazing. Let me see what your chat talking about, bro. Yes. Wow. Gonna carry. Oh, and Gunna nothing but like two bars in his verse. Already he carrying. Yeah, man. Community of glazers as supporters is crazy.
Gunna? Question mark. Gunna? Ah! Ah! I caught you, nigga.
Man, chill out.
Yo, bro, this shit is literally the same flow. It's the same flow.
Yeah,
He
fact.
literally feeding off DDG
DDG
flow.
shit, yeah.
Come on, bro. Come on. I can't let y'all get away with that one, bro. I can't let y'all get away with that.
lie, like when Gunna just said young Gunna one of that young Dandada, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously the young Dandada the Don, bro. Like he didn't like. I feel like the things that just was happening to him, and him coming out of the whole situation that actually, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like with the whole YSL and blah blah blah. I feel like he just regained his badges because okay, number one, Thug. Well, his biggest op, in the situation was like, he was doing too much, but he turned out to be the bigger, the bigger thing that he was accusing Gunna of, and the hypocrisy actually made Gunna kind of like, it made him more real than him, because we're not saying Gunna didn't do whatever he was accused of. He just like that wasn't his intention, right? Whereas with Thug it was. So now it's like, you know what I mean? He's back, like gained his badges. He's not really, he's not seen as that, RAT, bro, that he was accused, like not big of an RAT anymore. So he's back on the leaderboard. So in my eyes, and his music is more fire than Thug's, bro. So in my eyes, lines such as Young Gunna one of the Young Don Dada, you know what I mean? Young Gunna one of the Young Don, bro. Those are valid because he's leading the pack in terms of like these YSL degenerates, though. You feel me? And everything that was involved with every individual with the YSL joint. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Straight face gotta carry DDG just now.
Bro, what's happening here is the same thing that happened on Elon Musk, bro.
I got a blueprint, pick up
I feel like it's about what Gunna says, bro. Like, the value is in his words for real. You know what I'm saying? Because he's always gonna share, like, the chip on his shoulders, things like that, and how he came out of that, how he came out of situations that caused the chip on his shoulder. And you know what I'm saying? Rightfully so, because now shit got backstory. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's what makes Gunna's music hard. It's you know what I mean? The reality within them words.
Ooh, this shit's smooth.
Yeah.
Do I like this better than the first song? I'm not sure. This shit's smooth though. All right, Jaded featuring Bia.
Yeah. This was one of them ones, man. I was like, I think this is my bathroom break type shit. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I'm really rich. Which produces that? I wonder. Put it in the comments if you care. Yeah, that's one of them ones. It was a 3 out of 10 for me for this one.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Holy.
Oh, 17 more years. That's all it is. Oh yeah, so 17 more years. 17 more years, it's deep because again, the reality within the lines. Right? It's real. He's vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? He exposes, his state of mind, his state of heart, especially with what's going on, you know what I'm saying? With the family that he's created, right? Do your homework. If you don't know what's going on, if you know, you know. I'm saying, so the reality in there, and obviously I know, well, I've been exposed to whatever has been online about the whole situation. So, you see those kind of relation points, though. You see kind of those connecting points and things like that, and then you like, yo, You see his POV about stuff, and you know what I'm saying? He's real. It's one of the real ones. And because of that point, and that point alone, the beat, bro, in terms of, well, the song itself, with production and the beat, the only thing that I'm into is the rhythm of the thing. The thing got a nice little bounce. Nice, smooth little bounce. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's not my cup of tea, though. You feel me? It's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea in terms of... Then again, okay, I'm giving my subjective opinion. It's not my cup of tea in terms of what I want to see out this nigga right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, he gives too much of, like, you know, tough guy vibes and narcissistic, this, that, and the third. And I'm not saying a guy like that don't got no emotion. A guy who's self-aware, who's, you know, damn near pompous. Well, who is pompous at certain levels and certain degrees. Because we know sometimes we like, I do realize that this guy, he understands the content game. So he be acting all weird out here for content. And that's why he's doing good within content. Because of that, he understands those kind of structures, that kind of like way to move. But then at the same time, though, you know what I'm saying, with things that have been going on around him, you know what I mean, he's been extra narcissistic. And so obviously what I expect is like more, you know, emotionless joint. Like I'll mess with those, you know what I'm saying, where he pops his shit a little more, you know what I'm saying. Or if you want to be vulnerable, I don't know, bro, but he is human too. He do be going through real, you know, situations, real emotions, real thought patterns. So I'm not saying I'm not expecting to hear this kind of vibe, you know, the 17 more years kind of vibe. But then it's like, yeah, I'm, you know, it is what it is, but I'm not trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm connecting with this one only because of the realness and the thing. But it's not my cup of tea, and because of that, I give it a 5.8 out of 10.
To that court, they say the same thing. These judges judging me, and I gotta stay calm.
Try and do
Oh, that's that
bro. You feel me?
R&B. What's that R&B sounding? Break me down. Yeah, I don't like this one. It's like a 2 out of 10. Well, that's, you know, nah, let me not do that. Well, objectively, bro, in terms of, you know, what they was trying to execute with the song, in terms of the feeling of the song, bro, they did, like, he works with professionals, right? He's a professional artist in terms of his choice of even production, choice of people to work with. You know what I'm saying? He invests. He knows what he's investing in. You know what I'm saying? He's been invested in the music like since, you know what I'm saying, way back, bro. He got like smooth like mileage on this music thing. So I wouldn't doubt his judgment like that. But then at the same time, you know what I'm saying? And I that's why I'm saying I recognize what he's trying to do with this. The R&B feel, the smooth little feel, the smooth, you know what I'm saying? It's also vulnerable. Break me down. You know what I'm saying? It's vulnerable like that. I told you I don't mess with much of the vulnerable things. Especially like, I think it's in hip hop in general, bro. I feel like if rappers or artists that I respect could like share their vulnerabilities in like hard way, like that would be cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But like the whole R&B, like stripped down version of the songs, like real soulful, real, like that shit is boring for me. You know what I'm saying? It's boring for me. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, I give this one, the Break Me Down, it's like a 4 out of 10 personally. But objectively, of course, bro, like I feel like it would connect to people who are into this. And if you are into this, it's like you could hear like they executed it properly, right? So objectively, I'd give it like, you know, 8.1 objective. You know what I'm saying? But that one in there is that's a debatable one. That's an arguable one. I say 8 out of 10. Y'all can be open. But me subjectively giving it a 4.2, nobody's arguing there. Like, it's my opinion. It is what it is.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? Bro, let's just react to the music, bro. Stop the propaganda.
Okay, cool.
Fuck wrong with y'all niggas? You better lose your mind. Child, who the hell is this? Is this the lemon with a face? Y'all done. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Niggas, yeah, it's cool. It's fine, bro. I'm not tripping. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Get it. Whenever you start, I'm gonna finish.
Alright, cool.
Wake up at 8 a.m. Go get my son. That is the time when I get on
That's what I'm talking about. The bounce on here is crazy. Yeah, it's just hard. Fun. Come on, bro. I fuck with like this is fun for me. This is like fun stuff for me. Like this is entertaining, bro. Like, I like this. And then hey, it's already days.
Yeah, niggas got issues in this bitch.
Don't die for some. You think I'm pussy? Don't die for assumptions, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's bars like this, bro. It's like, you know, we know the situation with his son and blah blah blah. And he's like, yo, wake up at 8 a.m. Go get my son. That's one of the moments I get to have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's a vulnerable moment too, because we know the situation with his son, and for him sharing it, like that's a vulnerable moment. But in terms of the feeling and the vibe and the energy, it's not vulnerable. It's like, yo, he's carrying his weight. I feel like this is like get vulnerable like this on songs, man, you cool, like you good, like I'm saying, like be vulnerable and open, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Have some bounce to it, bro. Come on, bro.
He dissed me. Max diss. You pull up. I bought a Rari out in Dubai. It ain't no stress. It's the first of the month. This the time when I have fun. Wake up, serving those hits to those people that like crack. Bitch, I don't do crack. Oh, do not compare me. Oh, these niggas. All right, anyways.
Cause I'm overly paid. Ain't no structures, I'm overly late. I should my shot at it, bitch. Ain't no structures.
Oh yeah, this one, personal rating. This one right here is a 6.9. 6.9 out of 10. Smooth.
She want me to love her. I'm from the yak, I got this out the gutter. 10 out of 10, she expensive. UK
Oh, yeah. Wait, let me see.
in a minute. Cut like it back and I flip it.
Like, what
Yes.
do y'all niggas be talking about, bro?
This is hard, man.
Nigga said he faking a Drake feed. Who the fuck said anything about a Drake feed? Like, what do y'all niggas be talking about?
Shout out Earl on the beat for this one. Okay.
Talking about get this up.
Max. She's been asked for the gift.
Or
Hey,
he trolling.
well, you know.
But that's the shit this nigga would do though, so I'm not.
But I mean, hey.
Okay.
That's facts. I let the turbulence.
Alright,
I let mistake it for turbulence. I let mistake it for turbulence. That's my favorite part right there. It's coming.
Bro, this
come
nigga's
on,
not real, bro. Walk in the building, they crowding around, and folks want to be where the aura be. I'm not gonna lie,
where the
Daryl.
aura be.
Man, you not a real nigga, bro.
What you mean? Go. Go.
This shit's smooth. And this beat fire. I'm not gonna lie. This
That's
beat
what
is
I'm
fire.
saying. Jet.
Cool. All right, now ambition is cool, calm ride. You know that what I'm getting, the vibes I'm getting for this song? Late night drive type vibe. Maybe going to the beach with your bit. You feel me?
Facts.
Dark outside, starry night. You in like Connecticut or something, nigga, where there's no light pollution and shit. You got this shit playing vibing. You feel me? This some late night shit. Highway.
Sir, like the business, sir. So, what he do? Oh shit. As hard as that's hard.
This shit smooth.
That's a yeah.
Yo, see, bro, he almost had me. Yo, Daryl. Yo, I know you ain't just said E-Day bar. He dead trolling me. He's dead trolling me. I gotta go next. But this song's smooth though. Oh, this my shit. This my shit. No.
Nah. Cool. Okay, the previous one was dead ass like an 8.3 out of 10. Thanks. This one right here. That whole vibe, Caribbean, or whatever, that's like 2 out of 10 for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip through that. But y'all can go check that out, man. I'll go check out MOO, bro. I'm saying, go bump that. It's actually, but I'll give y'all my final rating for the whole album. After I hear Max. Well, Max gave it an 8 out of 10 in the thumbnail, but yeah.
The way to defend this nigga, I look like a dick rider now. How hard I'm going for this nigga.
Pause.
Because niggas is jammed. Come on, bro. This not.
Oh, right. Options, yeah, no, I don't.
If we was left, we heard no dreads for. Bro, as y'all know, I used to be one of DDG Music's biggest haters. I know y'all have seen the clip where I was listening to 2 Alive, mind you, generational though. And y'all was talking about DDG dropping. I'm like, what the fuck y'all telling me about DDG for? I know y'all remember that. What I've learned to understand is you gotta be more open-minded, bro. You gotta just be a little open-minded.
Okay, cool.
You gotta be a little open-minded. Y'all know I'm way more open-minded than I used to be. I used to be one of my biggest haters. If you think my man's paid me to react to his album, nigga, you need to go on that short bus, gang. Come on, bro. Keep it a buck. Niggas think I got paid. You think it's a paid promo. Are you dumb? All right, Shannon.
Shit, we wouldn't even put it past you, my boy. Like, I wouldn't put it past, the fact that he might have paid you. I mean, y'all like close like that, he might be like, blah, blah, blah. But on the other hand, at the same time, because he's your boy, you'd like just listen to it. You know what I'm saying? So both of these things are true because y'all are homies like that. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all cool for now.
You love me forever. I thought that we was forever. We supposed to make it together.
Bro, I
see you doing way better.
Okay.
She make it hard to forget it. I can't believe that you left.
Lock in.
You know I treated you best. Fleeted.
This about Kennedy?
Oh, nah. I think, okay, let me not.
Wait, hold on. How y'all niggas saying y'all fuck with this, but y'all know what the song's is about? Or is that DDG niggas in this bitch? Because that's not adding up. That don't make no sense.
I think it's about his BM. For real. I think it's about his BM.
Bro, is DDG niggas, is he still live or not? Did he end? I fake want to gift him like it's this nigga birthday. Like, yeah, let me give bro some subs.
I haven't seen you in years. I wouldn't even know what to say. Yeah, whoever you with, shout out to him. I can't even hate.
No, that's not it.
Jalen was outside his crib and shit. Jalen MLT.
Oh, in the song. Wait, hold on, bro. Y'all niggas not finna call me Spade. That's what we not finna. Fight the Bora Bora. Chill.
I was ignorant. I wish things were different.
This one was hard.
Go emote only. Niggas is not gonna be laughing right now. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And it's like, yo, I'm trying to focus on the music, but y'all are dick riders, so I need niggas to go emote only. Dead ass. I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, y'all dead ruined the experience. Like, bro. All right, bro. I'm turning off my OBS. Niggas got me fucked up. I might gotta do my shit. For women only. Stop playing.
This one's hard.
Okay.
Hard. This one right here, I'll give it like a 7.2. 7.2 out of 10. Tell me where you wanna go. Yeah, nah, this one. One of them ones.
I got a 10 at home.
Oh shit.
Hello? Yo, fuck. I'm tweaking, bro. Yo, hello?
Damn.
Fuck,
Like
bro. Bro, my fat ass foot, gang. I'm wilding. Yo, can y'all see? All right, cool. I don't know why niggas are spamming dubs when this shit almost ended. Y'all weird as shit. Damn, I don't even got to chat no more in this bitch. Oh, there we go. Fuck. Sorry, guys. All right, let's finish up.
Tell me where you want.
Where's the screen?
Go.
Let's finish up. Daryl. They got my boy in new music. All right. Come on. Listen to Osama. Nigga, I already heard Osama some shit.
Tell me where you wanna go. And stay. Stop. This one hard. This one hard. This one smooth. I gotta take that home, go.
This song okay to me. This song okay. 10 at home. Next. Rockin' Design a lot.
Ah, come on. This one.
What was
It
y'all
would be
favorite
like
shit?
a 9 out of 10. This,
Raid, who rated me? Nigga said Jake Future.
this one right here, my favorite shit. I'm gonna lie. It's not hard. It's only cash only, nigga.
Thank you for that sub, Golly. I mean, yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying? I don't know whether niggas learned or never learned from the YSL situation, bro. This nigga just spoke about, yo, pay a nigga to do all the dirt. Pay a nigga to, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, now obviously when shit pop off around you, they know you probably paid a young nigga for that shit to happen that way. Nigga, y'all gotta be careful with these like self-snitch ass parts, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. But this one right here was literally, you know, the hardest one. You know what I'm saying? No, it's Rockin' Design. It's on Rockin' Design. I had it on repeat yesterday on some shit. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, man, shout out MOO, bro. I mean, dropped his project. Go check it out. Yeah. So right here, right? You got the dark side. The dark side. I've never heard of this channel. So I guess, you know, that's what we going for right now. This is another video where I start some shit at a part 2. This is crazy. The worst rappers in South Africa part 2. Should the Big Hash retire? So I got my boy the Big Hash on worst rappers list. Like this was like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to see like what the fuck this is about. Matter of fact, let me withdraw my like, bro. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all might be like just on my boy nuts on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just might be meat riding for no reason. Let me see what y'all talking about.
Welcome back to the track.
Cause y'all talking about, you know, the Big Hash, right? Man, come on, bro. Y'all got that nigga for wait. Let me
Trash Rappers of South Africa Part 2. Because apparently, South African hip-hop doesn't know when to stop embarrassing itself. If you thought Part 1 was harsh, buckle up. Today we're calling out the cloud chasers, the fall-offs, and the rappers still living off of one hit a decade later. So without further ado, let's get into it. Making it first on our second list is El Tito. El Tito dropped his last and proper album back in 2018. After that, crickets. Then years later,
I really think I should do the part 1, bro. Because now, you know Never mind.
He came back with Pressure EP, and fans were like, what is this? In hip-hop, you can't disappear for half a decade and expect the game to still wait for you. The industry moves on, unless you're Kendrick, Frank Ocean, or Andre 3000, who's made...
Nah, and that's why I respect the fact that this nigga made the move and made the transition to podcast shit, you know what I'm saying? Coming to YouTube and stuff like that, so, you know what I mean? The boy innovated, well, yeah, well, he transformed.
Timeless pieces, the game really will forget about you. To be fair, even El Tito admitted his last album flopped because of poor marketing.
So what was wrong? Didn't you read the term?
I did, bro.
That the term is 30 years. You never read that term.
Nah, it's not. Nah. It's just it was just a different situation. Like I went to this label obviously after being independent for like 10 years. So usually, like, my contract was different in terms of like people sign, like when you go to a label you sign like a 3-album deal. So I amended things like, nah, I don't want no 3-album deal. I want like an album deal. So there was a lot of things that I amended within the contract. So then they also changed like people within the company. So I don't know if they didn't get the message or whatever, but when I started, when I tried to drop music, like during COVID, my situation was blocked and whatever, but we sorted the situation out. So I don't want to stick to that or even start this interview like this.
But here's the thing, you can't blame your label every time numbers don't show up. If your sound, your visuals, and your energy don't hit, that's not a marketing problem. That's a music problem. And Pressure didn't help. Critics called the mixing sloppy, the beats lazy, and the flow forgettable. For a veteran, that's amazing. El Tito's biggest problem...
I'm not gonna lie, bro, I didn't even catch that project, eh? Didn't catch it. But is that what people was saying about it? Bro, this nigga just made the point at the beginning of the video. You can't just like disappear for like a decade damn near and then expect, well, you know what I'm saying? Expect people to still be on your meat. Yeah, I don't think it works. Like, especially, bro, with this new generation where the ADHD of motherfuckers like is the worst of all time that has ever been. Like, everybody ADHD'd up in this motherfucker. Facts.
Is that he never evolved. While artists like AKA...
So obviously you can't go away for 10 years, come back still. You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying I respect his move from going from that to into like content creation nigga. I'm saying the YouTube shit type shit.
SDC and even Casper Nyovest reinvented themselves. Tito stayed in his comfort zone. Same
what are you
flows,
talking about?
same
bro?
love songs.
Oh, you mean
same
in the music?
Recycled We in the Club lyrics.
Oh,
but in terms of impact, relevance, and consistency, he's near.
And another guy who was kind of like a victim of this. Not a victim, but you know, yeah, not a victim, man. Because these niggas, they you know. They the ones that decide to like stick to one sound. And I guess, you know what I mean, to certain people that like does work. I mean, look at Rick Ross, bro. His sound been working, but the fact that Rick Ross like you know he came to a point where he pushed independently and he was able to push himself independently, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I think it worked. You can't be under a label. A label is supposed to feed the trends, you know. We gotta feed into like what's hot so that we can capitalize off these numbers. You know what I'm saying? So one sound cannot work because another guy that I was about to mention is, you know, I hope my boy doing well and get better soon, but my boy LES, you know what I mean? His shit was just like, in terms of lyrical delivery, right? Niggas sounded the same, niggas spoke of the same stuff throughout, even though probably his fans are human beings too, they be grown, you know what I'm saying? Their points of relation is not always gonna be the club, blah blah. You know what I'm saying? All the whole time, niggas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas becoming dads, niggas be starting families, niggas be becoming business peoples. You know what I mean? Niggas like lives is changing. You feel me? And I feel like somebody that actually was a good example of how to just like make the evolution of you go together with your music was AKA. That's why he was still like the super mega, even beyond points when his peers were like dropping off and shit. Another nigga, KO, make the music live along with you so that your fans just like there, they stick around for, you know what I'm saying, the whole time type shit.
Near the bottom of the list, he's proof that in music longevity means nothing without evolution.
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas sound the same. My approach is different. I could never ride waves. I got motion sickness. Huh?
One's called The Future of
Now it
South
makes
African
sense.
hip-hop,
That bar
and
makes
lyrical
sense. You know, saying the whole 2002 type flow type shit.
prodigy with confidence, swagger, and talent to back it up. But somewhere between the fame, the beefs, the broken promises, things fell apart. When Hash came onto the scene in 2018, the game was watching. He was young, fresh, and lyrical, with hits like Dark Horse, Outrun, and later Palm Trees. Critics called him the South African Juice WRLD, mixing emotional trap beats and clever wordplay. He built a solid fan base of pure talent. No gimmicks, it was just the music.
Everything is on the internet, bro. So I got some new shit. This motherfucker goes by the name of Big Hash. He's gonna do some shit for you. Come on, Hash, do your shit, boy. Make some noise for Big Hash.
He signed with ENT, one of the hottest indie collectives at the time, and everyone thought he was the next superstar within hip-hop. But then the momentum stopped. From album delays all the way to singles being teased but never released and projects being scrapped, his long-awaited mixtape Aries was stuck in label drama. Behind the scenes, Hash claimed he was being exploited, that his label was using power and attorneys to have him sign a 6-figure deal behind his back. He said he wasn't being paid his royalties and that the relationship with Wave fell apart completely. What could have been a dream
This nigga better be independent right now, I ain't gonna lie.
run turned into a nightmare for the young talent.
I'm taking legal action.
And I think he is independent. That's why we not hearing about him as much. But even though niggas not hearing about you as much, don't mean like you gotta stop, because obviously your radar is gonna impact, you know what I'm saying, that space that it impacts. You feel me? Like, whether other motherfuckers that speak about you from a distance ain't heard of it, as long as you pushing, bro. Like, I feel like, yo, it's more power to you at that point. I'm not gonna lie.
Against my former label, Internet Wave. They basically lied to me. They manipulated me.
But I'm not gonna lie, bro. When artists get to you know, getting to this point right here, they be sounding like disgruntled like wives. You know what I'm saying? That like seek divorce and all that. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, that's what the game has come to. You know, I don't think it's nothing that anybody can be proud of being a part of. You know what I'm saying?
Me. And they stole from me.
Oh, why you talking like
Then
this?
couple that
You know you gotta pop your shit. When you talk about labels, you know what I'm saying, pop your shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dragon fire these niggas up, like, you feel me? Oh, you like, you know, they failed me. I'm so sad, like.
This brief tension.
Oh, that's not the type of shit you be talking about in your songs, though. You know what I'm saying? In your songs, you be going crazy, bro. With that energy, yeah, we gotta see that. Yeah. Even on them disgruntled videos where y'all mad, sorry, you know, these sorry ass videos, like, pop your shit, bro.
A. Reese, J. Marley, and plenty other rappers calling them inauthentic and sellouts. But truth is, fans stopped caring about his beefs because the music wasn't matching the energy. His bars were strong, but the sound, mixing, and rollout just didn't feel industry ready anymore. Then in 2021, he tried bouncing back with Heartbreak Hotel. While critics praised the emotional maturity in his writing, many said his album lacked a spark that made him special. The production felt unpolished, and some fans called it unfinished. Today, people consider him a rapper who's fallen off, or at least one of the worst within the country. It's not because he...
But that statement doesn't even make any sense. In 2025,
the hype, the talent, the youth.
It's like we all agree that the move is independence, and the move is to, you know what I'm saying, handle shit by yourself, because now y'all sound like disgruntled wives after some time when y'all be signed. You know what I'm saying? So everybody agrees, no, independent is the way. But then think about it. Obviously, things is not gonna move the same when niggas go independent. Shit is not gonna move the same. Now, just because that's happening, niggas has fell off. I don't know, bro. Like y'all, bro. I don't know how y'all be like seeing like this music thing. I don't know how y'all just don't be.
Still, he managed.
Y'all POV of the thing is not healthy. Feel me? It's imbalanced.
To fumble it.
I'm talking about these niggas that still care about this whole fall off thing, or like put on thing. Like even the put on thing, it's a died science. You know what I'm saying? Putting somebody on, you feel me? Especially in this day and age, like you can only obviously put on like somebody who's like, even NPCs they get they shit. You know what I'm saying? NPCs like run shit on some shit. You know what I'm saying? So really, bro, it's like self-sufficiency is the currency right here. Feel me?
Oh, missed release dates, unkept promises, label feuds. Hash became known for his controversies more than his consistency. And in hip-hop, nothing kills credibility faster than lost momentum. Hash's story isn't over, but it is a lesson to many. Talent alone doesn't guarantee greatness. And with Hash threatening a soon retirement from the game, who knows what will happen to the young artist. And making it third on our list is iFunny, the rapper who once had the whole country smiling, but then made people wonder, wait, is this guy actually serious?
So when did the journey start? You getting signed and this becoming a full album?
Oh, it's been a long journey. It started in 2005 for me, and it didn't work, so I quit and I went and found a job. I ended up working as an engineer because I studied that at UCT. So I did that, and in 2008 I decided I want to go back to this thing, but as a hobby this time. You know, I did it, and Umizi who was the editor of Hype magazine back then, came and said, Naked DJ from Metro FM said that you might just be the next thing.
He had hits, TV fame, and a personality for days, but somewhere between the jokes and the gimmicks, the music fell off. Back in 2013, iFunny was unstoppable. His debut, I Believe in Me, was gold on the first day. Thanks to the massive hit like Millie and Shake, he was charming, funny, and different, blending Xhosa rap with mainstream appeal. He even won a Summer Award for Best Hip Hop Album, beating out serious lyricists people loved. Because he wasn't trying to be tough, he was fun. But after that success, things went downhill fast. His follow-up project flopped, and his fans started saying iFunny cared more about being a comedian than being an actual rapper. He disappeared from music for years, blaming the industry and record labels. But when he came back, his new song didn't land. The bars were weak, the production outdated, and the humor that once made him a standout kinda made him look cringe and out of touch. iFunny had everything: talent, personality, golden status, but he lost focus, got distracted by fame, and never found his way back musically. He's not the worst rapper because he's untalented. He's the worst because he wasted what could have been an incredible career. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm of the opinion that these are great rappers. They just seemingly lacked certain career elements that put them in the next level. And so far,
let me see something.
To be honest, I wasn't getting paid, and I felt
60 deal.
To be honest.
Yeah. I think I was just wilding, bro. Hold on. Let me give this video another chance. Let's introduce it back, y'all. Yeah, so it's the downfall of ambitious entertainment. Back at it. Dog, these headphones, bro, they were not on properly. So this volume was like throwing me off. Alright, let's get it though.
To be honest, I wasn't getting paid, and I felt like my art direction was being taken into a whole new domain, you know?
I'll be honest. Few names in South African music have caused as much chaos, drama, and betrayal as Ambitious Entertainment. Once hailed as the powerhouse that built stars like MT, Amanda Black, and Siava, today it's remembered as the label that broke them. The rise of AMBITIOUZ was meteoric, but its fall, that was satisfying to watch. Hi. Today we're diving deep into the story of how one of South Africa's biggest record labels went from launching superstars to losing every single one of them. This is the satisfying downfall of AMBITIOUZ Entertainment. Our story begins in 2015.
Why you call it like that?
A
AMBITIOUZ.
new label bursts onto the scene, led by a man named Gosi. He called it AMBITIOUZ Entertainment, spelled with a Z, because even the name had to...
Damn it! It's had like a South African AI, dog. It was probably... What? Why does it pronounce things like this? AMBITIOUZ with a Z. Hell nah, bro. Y'all better sharpen up y'all AI, dog. Africa our tails, dog. Come on, y'all lazy to get somebody to just like read the script out? Come on, bro.
Sound edgy. At first, everything looked perfect. AMBITIOUZ was signing some of the most promising young artists in the country. MT, Fifi Cooper, B3 Aries, Amanda Black, and Siava. Within 2 years, AMBITIOUZ had done what few labels ever manage. Complete domination, hit after hit. Roll Up, Amazulu, Everywhere You Looked, radio, TV, clubs, it was AMBITIOUZ. They were unstoppable, but behind the awards and music videos, something darker was brewing. You see, AMBITIOUZ wasn't just another label pushing culture forward. They were building a system that looked like opportunity but operated like a trap. And that system was called the 360 deal. If you don't know how 360 deals work, here's the short version. Traditionally, artists made money from album sales and shows, with labels taking a fair share. But the 360 deal changed that. It meant the label wanted a slice of everything: your music, performances, endorsements, merch, even your YouTube ads. It's basically the label acting like a venture capitalist. They fund you up front, but they only be part of your entire life.
Never step out of character. You know, so even when I was feeling somehow mad and, you know, how can they do me like this? At the same time, I was like, yo, just walk away, you know?
Yeah.
And just close that chapter. Same time, don't even, you know what I'm saying, like, go to people, try to get people to gas me up and all that. Just keep it moving. I got 2 beautiful kids to focus on, my own family and this, that, and the third. I can't be dwelling on that. Gotta shoot and move.
So cool. We've spoken about that.
In theory,
Had to stick and move, my boy.
helps both sides win.
That's what he did.
But AMBITIOUZ Entertainment took it to the extreme. According to multiple artists and court documents, AMBITIOUZ used the 360 system not to support artists, but to own them. Their contracts were...
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. This AI is damn near pissing me off, calling them ambitious AMBITIOUZ. That's crazy, dog.
built to ensure that the more successful you became, the more control the label gained. Here's how it worked. Artists signed contracts giving AMBITIOUZ total control over bookings, fees, and payments. Even money from live performances didn't go to the artist. It went straight to AMBITIOUZ. Then came the excuse, we're just recouping our costs. Studio time, PR, marketing, travel. Somehow all those expenses conveniently ate up everything. So even when artists were topping charts and packing out venues, they were broke. That wasn't partnership. It was modern-day servitude dressed in designer clothes. And it gets worse. You'd think at least your music, your art, your masters would belong to you. Wrong. AMBITIOUZ made artists sign over all intellect.
No. AMBITIOUZ made artists 9-to-5 workers. They came through with a system where, bro, I'm employing you on the basis that you are my employee. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, salary. Why did I say it like that? I'm gonna give you a salary, you feel me? And then, like, this is the agreement, bro. Like, you just gonna get to work. You just finna get to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, an employee maybe at a like fast food joint or whatever, like in any industry, bro. You gotta put the hours in, dog. It don't matter like how tired you are. Don't tell me this, bro. There's a roster for a reason. You feel me? This week, you know what I'm saying? Even if maybe let's say it's busy hours, it's rush hour days. Let's say it's busy days, like month ends and things like this. Say for example, you work like at a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? You might work all day with like less times for things like smoke breaks, bathroom break, like less time, right? For things like that. And you know that's yo, today we worked. But that's because probably it's the month end, or maybe it's the day that everybody's getting paid. So it's finna get busy in the store. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that I'm gonna now pay you more. Because that, yo, especially if maybe, you know, your contract, you contracted per hour. You know what I'm saying? Like per hourly. It doesn't matter if we doing like, bro, 100 times our usual sales. You're gonna get that exact thing that you signed off on. You know what I'm saying? I may make 100K on a day, on a regular day, versus I can make like 800K on like a busy ass day, damn near an M. But I'm still gonna pay your, you know, your $20 an hour. Like, what are you talking about? And you talking, you know, for your 8 hours or whatever, however much time. Maybe all these things were scaled. And I can respect the fact that this nigga was probably like coming through with like a new sort of system, bro. Let's make these guys workers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's make them employees. These guys are employees. Yes, in their head, they are, yo, man, I'm an artist, I'm a superstar. And look, to some degree, bro, like this project did kind of work. Look at MT. To a certain degree, it did get him to a point where like he was at a satisfying point. You feel what I'm saying? MT, that is. It was at a point where he was satisfied for a little bit, until he was unsatisfied, and then, you know what I'm saying, made different decisions. But then people like Amanda Black, bro. The Amanda Black project, like, she had she saw some success. It's Java, and this AI pissing me off calling it Java Siava. That's crazy.
Intellectual property. The label owned every master recording, not just while you were signed, forever. And when artists tried to leave, AMBITIOUZ weaponized that ownership like a legal nuke. Take Fifi Cooper, for example. She was one of AMBITIOUZ's breakout stars, the first lady of the label. But when she left in 2017, AMBITIOUZ
hold on. Let's be honest though. Let's be honest. It's just finna be a quick question. Look, that example that I just made, right, about maybe you saying for example, working at a Burger King, let's say, right? Bro, after you go out, maybe let's say you got fired. After that, do you still, you know, expect to be rich off of that? No. You know what I'm saying? You probably got like the whole little pension fund that was like building off of like you being there. But after that, bro, it's not like, that's not life-changing money, dog. You know what I'm saying? Let's consider the job market of these days. And these guys, Ambitious, they were running like, if you were signing up to Ambitious, you were signing up for a job, dog. You know what I'm saying? You might as well go sign, you know what I mean? Go sign that contract with your CV, dog. Types, you know what I'm saying? Like, with previous work experience, shit like that. You know what I mean? Come on. For as long as you can like follow instructions and, you know, you've been able to hold the job down, bro, you can come from like the banking industry, no experience about no music thing, come and get employed by Ambitious. They'll train you. Yeah, you will get trained because that's their system. It's a 9-to-5 establishment, that thing. You know what I'm saying? It's formal job. You know what I'm saying? With a minimum wage. That these niggas were literally getting paid minimum wage as per their agreement there by Ambitious. Maybe they minimum wage is different from like the Constitution's minimum wage, but it was the minimum wage idea, bro. You getting, you know what I'm saying, your hourly rate that you sign up for. So since now I'm telling you, like, make the example, let's say you work at a restaurant, right? And you go away from the restaurant. Do you expect to have clout? No, people should be knowing me. I was serving them every day here. Why they don't know my name? Or like, how am I still broke, dog? Bro, you just got fired. You went away. Why was Fifi Cooper expecting all these things, bro? She got fired. She went away. And it's not like she didn't do anything. Look at this. Look at this right here. Right? She didn't want the awards, bro. She got what we was. Look at this, bro. What is this? What is she holding in her hand? An award, dog. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, the aura, dog, the aura of all these things that you done achieved here, it goes away when you go away from the job. You stepped away from Burger King, bro. You still wanna be enjoying Burger King's stuffed meals. You left, dog. Obviously, you're gonna go hungry now if the stuffed meal was the only thing you was depending on. Obviously, you're gonna go starving now until you get another job, maybe at a KFC, and then you gonna live off of their stuffed meals, like, because I know stuffed meals is free. You know what I'm saying? That was just the example. But I don't know, bro. I feel like, look at whenever an ambitious situation is involved, think of it like that. That thing is like saying you got employed at a, you know what I'm saying, at a Total Garage, dog, or at the Ellering's furniture shop thing, dog. What do you expect, bruh? Obviously, you're gonna catch a cab going to work. Facts. That's why if you're an ambitious artist, you catch a cab to go to your next show. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like, let's be honest. Come on. Come on,
Took
bro.
her to court. They didn't just.
That's why I'm not surprised. Like, okay, this shit was a big thing, considering, you know what I'm saying, back then, when like obviously the world was like, you know, when things was like, when we traditionally expected people to be signed under record labels, you know, to blow up and be rich, and come on, bro, these guys, we see them everywhere on these media outlets, right? Until we realize, goddamn, it's the real world. You feel me? Until we realize, goddamn, these guys are employers. You feel me? They don't create stars. They don't develop stars. These guys are employers, right? You know, you probably gain, what is that thing? UIF. These guys probably had UIF from being signed in Ambitious. Now, if Ambitious did not do things like provide UIF for these artists, that's where it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? There should have been UIF so that at least when niggas vied, they had, you know what I'm saying, a little something to hold on to for at least a couple of weeks.
Want money, they got
You know what I'm
an
saying?
interdict banning her from performing her own songs. Imagine that. The music that made you famous, legally taken away from you, if not for political intervention, specifically Julius Malema and the EFF, her career might have ended there.
I think the biggest lesson for me that I took, you know, from the whole thing was the fact that it's good to stand up for yourself. It's good as an artist to know what you want. It's good to also know your vision. And I'm super blessed that, you know, with the whole situation, Julius was able to help me with the court case. So now, you know, I can record, I can, you know, continue with my journey as a musician. And yeah, man, I'm just grateful that I can still be here and, you know, give the fans what they really want, which is the music. And that's a true.
And hopefully, you know, shout out Big Juju, dog, for, you know, putting you on, helping you out. But like, did you continue with the music though? Because here's another thing, bro. Like, when you realize that, okay, now I was just employed by just a 9-to-5 establishment there at that record label, right? And then you realize, okay, cool, because that's what happens, even, you know, to regular 9-to-5 daily waking up type of people. They realize at a certain point, oh my gosh, if this goes to shits, I'm fucked. So I gotta develop some sort of skill, mentality, whatever, to, you know, build income streams for myself. And that's where you become that independent minded artist. That's like an independent minded artist version of a 9-to-5 NPC type human being. It's when, you know, you're working at that furniture shop, you're like, man, nah, this is not secure enough. You start realizing this is not secure enough for me, dog. I gotta get to a space where I create these multiple income streams for myself, blah blah, and then now you start maybe side hustles and things like that, so that you can eventually leave this, so that you can, you know, kind of exist at your own time, at your own kind of pace, freedom, whatever, knowing that, you know, at least financially you got a platform, secure, stable platform that you can, you know, chill on, you know, and then everything cool. That's AKA an artist like Fifi Cooper realizing that, damn, I should have been out this motherfucker, like, you know, at least developing the skill to run by myself, so that when a Julius comes through and gives you the money or whatever, frees you from whatever entrapment that you was in, right, you can move. I just hope she continued moving. With Fifi Cooper's things, bro, she cool and everything, but, you know, she's not my cup of tea, so I wouldn't care enough to go and follow up. But yeah, like, I know about her because of Ambitious. That's it, that's all. Right now she's out of Ambitious. You know, even with her being in Ambitious, she wasn't like my favorite, but she did have some real skill to the people that were like, you know, messing with her vibe. She did, bro. And for the sake of those, and for the sake of just like her love for this thing being attached, well, or being connected to real support, because there were people who were into her shit, right? I just hope for the sake of that she kept like, or she developed the skill to move independently. You know what I'm saying?
What the fans
The thing is, I never knew that Julius, you know, came through for her like this.
want, but it's also very important
I wasn't
for
aware.
artists and musicians to be able to know and understand the business of things. True. For them not to find themselves in contracts where they are not privy to their own creativity.
True. It's very important. Lady artists, it's a better kind of upcoming artists. I always remind them, you know what? You need to learn the business side of things a little bit. At least now we have Google where you can Google everything. You know, if you want to know anything about Sambro royalties, just go on the Sambro website and they have all the information there. So
That's what I was talking about. By gain the skill of how to move independently, bro. You should be fine.
Music.
The EFF funded her legal defense and helped her win back her right to perform.
That's crazy. When did that happen? They defended her legal rights to perform. When did the EFF?
Catch you later.
No. Listen, I'm here now. What's up?
All right, Sizwe, let's keep rolling. What's on your mind now?
I'm hearing that the EFF defended Fifi Cooper's rights to perform or keep performing as an artist. When did this thing happen?
This happened back in February 2018. The EFF defended Fifi Cooper's right to perform after she faced a court ruling that prevented her from performing her songs under Ambitious Entertainment.
Did she continue to drop music independently even after the EFF defended her rights to perform? Did she continue dropping music independently though?
Yes, after the EFF's support, Fifi Cooper continued her music career independently. She released new music and stayed active in the South African music scene.
Now that's a W then. Is she still active till this day in 2025? Did she release anything in 2025?
Yep, Fifi Cooper is still active and releasing music. She dropped an album called Chapters on July 30th, 2025. The album has been well received and marks a strong return for her in the music scene.
Nah, W Fifi Cooper, bro. W Fifi Cooper, though. Then in that case, then, bro, you know what I'm saying? She's doing the right thing. So as long as niggas doing the right thing, man, get off niggas' dick. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. Okay then.
Victory made headlines and exposed ambition.
She dropped Chapters this year. Okay, cool. W.
Choose for what it truly was. Not a home for artists, but a machine designed to drain them. When Amanda Black left Ambitious, she didn't just walk away. She went to war. In 2018, she filed a lawsuit accusing the label of withholding over R1 million in performance fees and awards.
That's crazy.
The receipts were damning. Court papers showed that Ambitious pocketed all of Amanda's performance money and paid her nothing. Every gig, every award show, all the money went into the label's account. Their defense? We're paying ourselves back. Studio costs, distribution, PR.
That's always the
same
reply.
tired story. But the truth was clear. Amanda Black, one of the biggest voices in South African music, was working for free. When the High Court ruled in her favor, it wasn't just a legal win. It was exposure. The mask was off. And after that, the dominoes started to fall. Amanda Black's victory showed other artists they weren't crazy.
It's the future, man. You know, I'm on a new journey, a new chapter, new energy. It's a new year, a new song. You know, so my new record label is called Afro Rockstar. The reason I decided to open my own thing is its foundation. I wanted to build something for myself.
I mean, like, nobody had the courage to leave record labels.
Damn, that voice. What's up?
After I left, Ricky Rick left, Mabala, Gemini Major left, Family Tree. And, you know, the thing is, it's very difficult when you're in a record label. You are hungry. They are not hungry. They just want money. So they will never think about how you feel. So it's very scary. And I feel sad for other artists that are left in the record label because we used to talk about this and they know exactly what's happening, but they don't have the...
They were trapped in the same nightmare. Fifi Cooper had escaped, Amanda had won in court, and suddenly everyone wanted out. Between 2017 and 2020.
Oh, these brews too. Yo, these brews is hard, bruh. Well, that album that they released to him, that, you know what I'm saying? It's like damn near flawless kind of work, bro. Even they got the ambitious effect. That's
AMBITIOUZ
why.
faced a mass exodus. Aries left, Flovme left,
Yeah.
B3 and Q left,
Yeah.
MT left,
Yeah.
Gigi Lamaine, Pretty
Yeah.
Ugly,
Yeah.
Saudi, KLY, Siava.
Dang, Siava, come on, bruh. You. I'm finna fix your things, dog. Alright, dog, fix your AI, bruh. Ha, Siava. And he's one of the guys that really like went crazy. Out of all these niggas that was like mentioned here. Wait, let me see. He might have been the one that went the craziest. Facts. One of them ones. Okay, we still got MT. We still got Amanda Black. Okay. We still got the boy. Hold on.
Gone.
But Siava. And then now you disrespect his name, call him Siava, bro. Come on, bro.
One after another,
Let's
AMBITIOUZ
use real humans to read these things.
and roster vanished. These weren't just artists. They were the foundation of the label's empire.
Type
and
shit.
they all told the same story.
Mm.
No money, no freedom,
Nigga, Saudi,
no
nigga. Oh my
transparency.
god. You see, the Saudi one really hurt my heart. Saudi? The Saudi joint really hurt my heart. Well, but but hold on. Let's admit, bro. It's all, and Saudi is this one right here, y'all. In case y'all didn't, because I don't think they pointed him out. Saudi. Homeboy right here. Look. The Saudi one, bro. Okay, the thing is, it's about how you feel, right? It's about how your perception just, you know, drew the result or the conclusion of how you feel you was done, right? Homie Saudi right here was one of the, like, I think he was the only ones, you know, that I've observed that he was like, bro, this was one of the best experience for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really against niggas. Like, he was like, yo, bro, salute, bro. Salute to this brother's effort. This guy that was running the label, he was like, yo, salute to this brother's effort, bro. I could never, you know, wanted it any different. Of course, he had his little, you know, moments where he believed shit could have been done better. But with what he was given, he was like, bro, that was actually enough for a nigga. Like, facts. You know what I'm saying? And he's not one of the ones that, like, I feel like his intention for the music is different, like, to everybody here. So that's why his whole shtick was just like, yo, man, it's nothing but shout out to these guys. You know what I'm saying? I still got like a whole lot of things that I could handle myself that I believe they could have handled differently. I'm about to go handle that myself right now. And you know what I'm saying? He's like one of the underdogs for sure. Because even with streams and things like this, and with him even being on the Black Panther album, like all these kind of little small wins, bro, literally make him the underdog that might be one of the top streaming artists out of everybody here, right? But one of like the least vocal, or the whose vocals are the lowest about, you know, disgruntlement towards AMBITIOUZ. Like, this guy really, you know what I'm saying? And for that kind of POV, bro, W, that's another W for Saudi.
By
Facts.
2020, AMBITIOUZ had lost.
AMBITIOUZ. No, at this point they doing it on purpose. Dog.
Everyone who made them famous.
Yo, this AI said
but they-
AMBITIOUZ, bro. Damn, check.
No money, no freedom, no transparency.
That's crazy.
By 2020, AMBITIOUZ had
Oh.
lost nearly everyone who made them famous. But they didn't stop there. After losing their stars, AMBITIOUZ shifted strategy, focusing less on
AMBITIOUZ.
signing new talent and more on owning old catalogs.
I ain't gonna die, bro. If I'm a Kosi, dog, I'm coming for these there, man. I'm suing y'all, dog. Why, like, because at that point, you're not talking about me. You say AMBITIOUZ. Y'all not talking about my label, but y'all using my label's pictures, bro. I'm suing somebody. You know what I'm saying? Either do your homework properly, dog, and say my name right, or, bro, come on, bro. Leave my pictures out your screens, dog. Yeah, you know?
The duo behind Summer Yomuthi decided to leave. AMBITIOUZ made another power move. Instead of suing the artists directly, they went after YouTube, filing legal actions over who had the right to control and monetize the duo's music online. That's how deep the label's obsession with ownership went.
But
Even
they're a
after
label.
artists
They're supposed
left, AMBITIOUZ continued to milk their old songs through copyright claims, takedowns, and digital rights management.
That's striking niggas.
The label that once built stars had turned into a copyright collection agency, feeding off the work of artists it had already drained. By 2021, AMBITIOUZ wasn't known for music anymore. It was known for controversy. The same label that once dominated charts was now being roasted online by fans, artists, and journalists. Twitter threads called it the most exploitative label in South Africa. Articles called it a cautionary tale. Even the artists themselves began speaking out, not with bitterness, but with relief. Siava moved on, thriving as an independent artist.
Y'all gotta chill, bro.
Amanda Black started her own label, Afro Rockstar, partnering with Sony to stay in control. Became one of the country's most respected independent rappers, building his own empire. The label that once looked untouchable was now reduced to lawsuits, ghost artists, and a shattered reputation. And yet, technically, AMBITIOUZ still exists. Their website still lists artists like MT, Amanda Black, and Aries, as if pretending nothing happened. But they don't control those artists.
Bro, who's really under that label now? I wonder.
Master Recordings, the digital goldmine created by the very people they pushed away. So yes, AMBITIOUZ Entertainment still exists, but only as a shadow, feeding off the ghosts of the careers it once consumed.
You see what I'm saying? And that's how you know the label wins the long game. Damn. That's how you know the label actually won in terms of if we speaking about the long game, right? Because hey, they're a ghost label, but they still operating because, you know what I'm saying, the income is still coming in because of the work that they previously done, right? Hey, we was handling minimum wage, bro, like you was just an employee, but all that IP that we extracted from you as the artist, they're ours, right? The IP is ours right now. The song's still playing on the radio. The song still stream on the online platforms. You know what I'm saying? So we still getting our income from you. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you, oh my God, like this right here. Oh, these labels, yeah, they be winning with this. This is a winning move. When this becomes the result, that's how you know their intention was carried. No matter the reputation that you, oh man, this is a record label from hell, this, that, and the third. And on top of that, there'll always be people who are hungry enough to come and sign. Even after everything that's happened. Nah, we hungry, bro. It's like, bro, look at the unemployment rate in the country, brothers and sisters, bro. So obviously, and with the rise of AI, they might just tap into the AI joints, create a whole artist, dog. With the whole type of culture that they trying to like portray in their artistry that they publish, you know what I'm saying? They can manipulate all of that into this created AI and have it like all South African and, you know what I'm saying, knowing about the culture and blah blah blah, all that kind of thing, and then push that guy or girl. Oh, obviously it's gonna be AI. It's not gonna have no gender. You know what I'm saying, unless it has like a picture, you know what I'm saying? But whose picture they gonna use? Like that's the whole thing, right? God damn. Or they might make the nigga an anime character. But I don't know if animation or anime is that big in this country for that kind of concept to go wild. I don't know. It's a whole bunch. It's just a whole plethora of things that could be considered here. But yo, that's how these labels like win. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know they be winning. Crazy.
AMBITIOUZ wasn't the first label to exploit artists, and it won't be the last. But what makes this story powerful is how it exposed the system itself. The 360 deal model, when abused, turns creativity into debt. It gives labels unlimited power while leaving artists legally trapped, emotionally drained, and financially empty. The AMBITIOUZ saga showed us exactly how bad it can get. When a label controls your income, your bookings, your masters, even your name. It stops being business and becomes ownership.
Yeah.
That's the tragedy behind the downfall of AMBITIOUZ Entertainment. Because while the label fell from grace, it left behind artists who had to rebuild from zero. Not because they lacked talent, but because they signed contracts when they were desperate for a chance. The music industry calls it recoupment, but in reality, it's repayment through servitude. Still, out of that pain came change. The Fifi Cooper case set a legal precedent, proving artists could fight back and win. The EFF's intervention showed that without outside help, most artists couldn't even afford justice. Amanda Black's lawsuit did something bigger. It proved that the system can be beaten in court, that a label's recoupment excuse can be exposed as pure exploitation. And now, because of these cases, South Africa is rethinking how artist contracts work.
As they should.
Legal experts and policymakers are debating reforms like 25-year clauses that return.
Yeah, now the thing is, I feel like this day is a perfect day for people to gain the independent skill, you know what I'm saying, to move as independent artists. But then again, there is the reality that that kind of journey and trajectory is not made for everybody. Not everybody got that kind of mind, right? Not everybody would like thrive in that kind of, you know, decision and kind of journey, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta always keep that in mind. Not everybody is like, you know, business minded, you feel what I'm saying? But I feel like everybody does have the potential to learn, you know what I'm saying, so that they could do right by themselves, you feel me? Like, come on, bro, like, human intellect, bro, don't ever doubt human intelligence, you know what I'm saying? People can always learn. People can always learn, even though the person you think may be the weakest in terms of attempting to push their own stuff. It's like, everybody can always learn, you know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as, it's impossible for an individual to learn. Yes, it might take a whole lot more time than a different individual, you know what I'm saying, to learn. But it's gonna happen. You're gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? Just keep at it, you know. This is one of them cases where persistence is could be a beautiful thing and beneficial, because, you know, in other cases, it's just nothing but stubbornness, you know what I'm saying? And the kind of stubbornness that just like keeps you hungry, keeps you like low, shit like that. But you know what I mean, for those that still require, you know what I'm saying, like label assistance and things like that, yeah, like, you know, it could work for you, bro. It could work for you. It's just obviously the restructuring of how contracts should go, and what's owed to the artist and what's owed to the label, and how things should move and how things should motion, right? That needs a whole new restructuring, I guess, you feel me? But the ideal situation, y'all know, bro, independence, bro. Go be the business, my guy, my girl. Go and